Welcome back. Still here in Bonifay, Florida, in Holmes County at the farm. Here right now with Mike Harrison, Sheriff of Gulf County, Florida. Mike, we've just spent a couple hours taking the tour of the place, hearing firsthand from the director of the system here at the farm.
Yes, sir.
Give me your thoughts.
Very excited about what I see. Obviously, for a lot of future here, a lot of future. Looking at adequate space, and as they indicated in there, they needed a name, they needed the space, and they needed the man. It seems like they've got all those in place to move forward, and very excited about what can come out of here.
Gulf County, certainly a very diverse county. You've got everything from coastal and then moving inland. Lots of opportunities for crime and criminals, and we've experienced a lot of economic heartburn in the last 10 years.
Yes, sir.
It certainly exacerbated the opportunity for some of those legal problems.
Right.
Shelley Chandler, First Baptist Church pastor here in Bonifay, mentioned a while ago that if he were law enforcement, he'd let everybody go. Frank McKeithen got done saying that for 40 years or more, he was putting people in jail and never really considered that there was an opportunity to do otherwise. This is faith-based, and many of you sheriffs stood up today and expressed exactly that. That's what it's going to take.
Exactly. Faith-based, that was the first thing that I said, okay, well, what's FARM stand for? And they explained that to me. And understanding a little bit of the background of it, and I immediately, once I heard about it, turned around from my computer. I heard from Lou Roberts, Jackson County Sheriff, turned around and got on my computer there, started looking, and I looked at that setup of the way things are down with the Dunklin in South Florida in Okeechobee, and saw the success from 1962 on, but it's all faith-based. And you know, I believe, as I shared in there earlier, I've got a friend that I grew up with that was faced with the same problems, the same heartaches of losing a family to drug addiction, and he finally got into a faith-based program. And when he got into the faith-based program, he said they sat around and they talked about a relationship with God and not a relationship with drugs. And that was the deciding factor for him to go the other direction. He's doing quite well right now. But from a law enforcement, it is kind of hard. We're sworn to uphold the law, and to where guys break the law, to put them in jail. And but I realize there, for first-time offenders, there should be consideration given in there. For people that just in mere possession of drugs, there should be some concessions made there as well. And I think this program right here will fit into the first-time offenders, to fit into the people that are just possessing the actual users and not the dealers. Drug dealers need to go to jail, okay? Ones that are addicted to drugs and fall under their spell, this is a program for them.
Right now you've engaged pastors, you've engaged sheriffs and law enforcement in those respective communities. I would think that the missing element at this point would be state attorney and some of the other people that actually determine whether or how an alleged crime proceeds forward. Would that be accurate?
It would be. I mean, and we also have to understand here, this is 16 beds, okay? We hope this project to grow maybe into more beds, more opportunities. But when you look at the docket of drug abuse and drug cases that's faced in this circuit and all across the United States right now, this is not something that's going to be able to take care of all those problems. There's still going to be problems with overcrowding in the jails, but this is something that can get those first-time offenders and the users, and get them here, to get them the treatment that they need, and get them out and let them be productive members of society.
Somebody pointed out that the bigger picture here really is infecting or educating other areas of the country and even the world, showing them what can be done here. So those 16 beds become 16,000 or 16 million over time.
Exactly. I think with the blueprint that they're creating right here, it could extend over. I would love to see something like this closer to home. As we sit right here right now, Gulf County is an hour and a half away, although he explained the dynamics of it, of how it's better to have someone from a little ways out so they're not so tied in the community. There's that temptation to go back to the problems that they had. It would be great to extend that out and into some of the smaller counties, and I think it would be very productive.
There's no end to the number of these facilities that can exist. Once this one shows that it can be successable, just as it has to you guys, at least at this point, there's opportunity in every county to have this kind of facility.
Yes. And when you look at this right here, existing facilities that have a leadership, it just has to be the men and women willing to step forward, and people believe in God and what God has in store right here to move it forward.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for your passion, and thanks for getting involved, and thanks for everything that Gulf County is bringing to the table to make this effort happen.
Okay, thank you.
Here right now with Sheriff Mike Harrison from Gulf County, here at the farm in Bonifay, Florida, in Holmes County. An exciting day, certainly an exciting facility. More to come. We'll be right back.